All right, folks, I'm continuing my tradition that I've recently started of going over some of the morning calls to try and get some of the newer faces in chat up to speed with our mentality, the setups that we look for, the stacked catalysts, inflection points, that sort of thing. And you can also spend this weekend watching our free webinars. That'll help you a lot with the terminology and the mindset. But trying to get new people up to speed and hopefully create some new great posters in chat, right? So here's an example from today. CMND was on the gap playlist. This vertical dash line here is where it opened today. So you can see the gap up, and it topped out at 175, which is well, we like half numbers, quarter numbers, three-quarter numbers, whole numbers. Can all be relevant when trading, right? So that's why Terrence pointed out it topped at 175. Let me slide his post that I screenshotted from chat. He also said PM high was 190, so that's only 15 cents above. That is a nearby catalyst for higher prices. I hope that makes sense. And even all the way going back to February 23rd on the daily, it had a high that day of 190, which kind of stands out on the daily chart. I won't go into that now. So his idea was basically right there, back through 175. It goes up almost 50 cents. Percentage-wise, that's an amazing post, or amazing gain, and a great post, again, by Terrence. If you're not watching him in chat, you're doing it wrong. Speaking of people to watch in chat, Kevin P. posted CMAX, which was on our watch list the other day. Let me put his post there. I screenshotted that from chat. Starting to curl, be mindful that it's thin, but I'll try it over 4, right? I'll go to the daily real quick. And back here, it hit 412. Then you had the inside day with a high of 349, and then go back to 5-minute candles for today. You can see it got right up to the whole number 4 and pulled back, right? So you know that 412 was a recent high, the whole number 4, another whole number inflection point, and from 4, it goes to 482. Again, another huge percentage gain, and another great post from Kevin P. And one other thing from today, NNE, which I called over the mic, gap down. It was on the bounce play watch list, so let me show you that real quick. I love this thing. It had a huge move, and then we had 2 red days on lower volume into that buy zone between the 8 and the 20 days. So I already knew I loved this as a potential bounce play, and it kind of took off out of the gate. But what do you notice? It topped out at 1975, a 3-quarter number, pulled back. And yesterday's high wasn't that far above it, I guess, at 21.22. Not the way this thing moves anyway, right? I jumped on the mic when it was probably right about here and said, hey, this is interesting through 1950, knowing that the high of day is 75. And by the time I finished that sentence, it was over 50. But I said I still like it over 75, right? That 3-quarter number. And from the 1975 break, which anyone could have had from my mention on the mic, went up to 21.94 within, I don't know, 10 minutes. Again, really good money in a very short period of time. But you'll notice a theme: whole numbers, half numbers, quarter numbers, 3-quarter numbers, combined with nearby chart catalysts. These are the things where you can make money, and generally when they work right away, and that's what you want as a day trader. All right, I'm done babbling.